welcome to Evan's Gardening on YouTube. In this video, I'm going to be showing you all of my vegetables that I've potted up today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Now, I use these grow bags. I had to empty out a bit of soil because they wouldn't fit, so I could just tuck it in. And in the end, I emptied about 15 litres of soil, so I've got all this spare ready for some more vegetables. In this first grow bag, I'm going to be planting in these aubergines. I've fluffed up all the soil so it's not compact, and I'm going to be planting 2 aubergines in this one grow bag. I'm going to take the stick out, and when they get a little bit bigger, I'm going to use a bamboo cane. Just going to take it out of the pot like that, using a shovel, make a little hole, pot it up, plant it in there like that, and then make a little mound around it. That'll support it, and also the stem that's been covered will also grow out some roots. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with the other plant, and these are aubergine black beauties. Now, when these grow about up to this high, about a metre high, shall I say, I'm going to be using these culture ring grow pots. I think that's what they're called. So they'll be up to there, so it won't affect the growth of the plant, but this will mean that it'll be burying some of the soil, and this is good because it allows the plant to grow more roots on the stem that's buried in that sort of collar thing. Here's the plants, and that's it telling you about it grows 2 sets of roots. Next, then, in the other greenhouse, I'm going to be planting some pumpkin uchiki. I did a YouTube Shorts video of me planting the seeds, so please check that video out. And I'm only going to be planting 1 in a grow bag, and there's 4 here, so I'm going to split them, and then I'm going to pick which one I think is the best and then plant that in the grow bag. Then the rest of them I'm just going to put in pots just as spares, just in case anything happens to the one that I've planted in the grow bag. I've picked the perfect one. I'm going to make a little hole using the spade, then just plant it in. And again, I'm going to do the same thing with making the mound around the base of it just to support it well. And then with the spare ones, I'm going to pot them up all into their own individual pots using the spare soil I had from the grow bags. And now this did look very floppity after I planted it, but I gave it a bit of water, and then about 2 hours so then it perked back up. Then after planting the aubergines in the grow bag, I'm going to give them a good watering in, make sure the soil is very wet, because it was quite dry and it's a very hot day, so it'll dry up quick, and I don't want the new plants to wilt. Next, I'm going to be planting a tomato in a hanging basket. Now, this is a little trick I like to use. Get the pot and place it in the middle of the hanging basket. Then build the soil up around the sides of the pot, just like so. And then when you lift up the pot, you've just created a perfect hole to fit in your tomato plant. Add a little bit of soil to the top, and there you go. There is your tomato tumbling Tom Red, potted up in a hanging basket. After planting, give it a good watering, and do this with all of the plants. And I did this with all of the plants I've planted today. Next, I'm going to be planting a tall tomato plant and a loofah plant in these large containers. Adding the soil around the roots. Then after that, firming it in well. Next, I'm going to be planting the loofah. Now, this has started to grow some little blossoms, so I think it's ready to go outside, because I've been keeping it on my windowsill, but no bees have been pollinating the flowers, so they won't grow. So I think it's time to put it out in the greenhouse. Just going to plant it up like that, then get a bamboo cane and then support the plant upright just like that. And then with the potting box, once I've finished, I can just give it a little sweep. Then it just folds back up then, and I can hang it up some we're then ready for next time I want to do a gardening activity. Here is some petunia plugs, my impatiens, my limnanthes poached eggplants I've transplanted, and some Lola Rosa lettuce seedlings. I've got some fuchsias that I'm growing in here for the minute, some trailing sweet peas. Now this is a Devonshire dumpling fuchsia. There's a dead leaf, I'll just pull that off. I've got some nasturtiums I've grown from seed, some begonias, and I can't remember the name. These are these lovely variegated trailing plants for hanging baskets. Now this is everything that I've done today. As you can see, they have perked up those pumpkin plants. And then here in the grow bag are the aubergines. And then I've got 2 spare aubergines there. I've got the tall tomato there, the tomato hanging basket. I'm just going to keep it in here because it's a bit cold and I had the loofah in the corner. In my other greenhouse, I've got aloe veras. I've got some semperviviums. I've got utopian, arachnoideum. I've got loads of different types of semperviviums here, all doing very well. And here I made a display. I made this back last year with the plants I had in little pots last year, so I thought I'd just pot them up, and that's looking lovely still. And you could see with those all the different colour semperviviums. These are my aloe black gem, alwarthias. Got some aneniums, some aloe veras, and these are mother of millions, Calancho tubiflora. I made a video back last year of how I propagated them. And then you can see then at the bottom, that is the pumpkin, what I did today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Have a great day. Goodbye.